Hey y'all, welcome back to the Coco Swatches YouTube channel. My name is Ofune and I am the face behind some of the swatches you might be seeing in your Instagram social media feeds. Today we're going to be covering one of my favorite topics, bronzers. So I think as you know, a beauty influencer, content creator, etc., sometimes it's easy to get lazy because we get so much stuff sent to us. So I've been trying to make it a habit to actually go in the store and actually see what's available, see what's on the shelves, to see what people are actually able to purchase like on a regular, everyday basis. So in the last couple of weeks, I've just been at Target and I noticed two products specifically that I feel like could work as a bronzer for deeper skin tones. So we're gonna talk about what those products are and see if they will work for deeper skin tones. So we're starting out with a bronzer from a brand called Undone Beauty. Never heard of this brand before, saw it in Target. It is a water-based bronzer in the shade Deep. It comes in this little twist up situation, kind of like a foundation stick. It looks really dark, but as you will see, it's almost like you're putting red tinted water on your face. Like, I wasn't really sure, especially putting it on top of products. I already have concealer and powder on, so I applied it and started blending it out with my beauty blender. But as I started to blend it out, I noticed that the color was becoming a little bit less harsh, and actually I am not too mad at it. So I applied a little bit more, again just layering, putting it in the places where I would normally kind of bronze or kind of contour and want to add warmth. And I'm blending it out with my blender, and it kind of reminds me of like a liquid version of Mocha Mami from Fenty Beauty. Like, it's a very kind of warm reddish product, and it kind of sinks into the skin because it is water-based. So I mean, I'm not actually mad at it. Like, I think it does what it's supposed to do. It does say on the packaging it has red undertones, and you can definitely see that. So I'm not mad at this bronzer at all. So you can see the difference from one side to the next. So the next bronzer we're going to try on the other side is from Black Radiance. This is their highlighter in the shade Sun Kissed Glow. And I'm going to use a brush to apply this. This is the brush I usually use to apply my powder bronzer and powder highlighter for that matter. So I'm applying this again in that same place to kind of chisel while still bringing warmth. This one is a little bit more neutral, but it has a lot of shimmer in it. I feel like, as first impressions when I was putting it on, I feel like it would be great layered over something that's a little bit warmer. On me, this shade is a lot more neutral, but because of the shimmer, it's still kind of bringing a little bit of warmth to the face. So if that's what you're looking for, this might be something that you might be interested in. So y'all just saw me apply those two products. I just went ahead and evened myself out. So right now I have both products on both sides of my face. So let's start off with the one that's actually called a bronzer. So this is by a brand called Undone. Never heard of this brand before. It is on the packaging, it says it's an ultra blendable water-based bronzer. So just to quickly just recap, says on the back, why is bronzing such a high-risk operation? We undid the orange streaky look with a super fresh, ultra blendable water-based bronzing stick that applies long-lasting wash-off color. So it says it's supposed to be ultra blendable, buildable, no streaks, lines, or mistakes, vegan, paraben, and cruelty-free. And it says on here that you can blend it with your fingers. So first impressions, like when I first put it on, y'all kind of saw like, looks like a red stain on my face. I was like, I don't know about this. But once I blended it out, it looked pretty nice. Like, I was not mad at it at all. I feel like it's a liquid or like cream. I don't know, it's water-based. So I guess it's like a cream version of like Mocha Mami from Fenty Beauty. Like, that's kind of how I feel like it looks. It is very warm. As you can kind of see on camera, it's super warm. It does say red. It does say deep neutral to red undertone, so that's definitely true. This packaging is really kind of misleading. I mean, I know they say it's water-based and it has water droplets on there, but it's nowhere near that dark. Like, you see this on the packaging and you think it's gonna be like super dark, and that's kind of why I picked it up, because I saw it in Target. I was like, oh wow, bronzer, shade deep. Well, never heard of this. I went online, and this is why I created my app, because I literally do this all the time. I went online, looked on Google, looked on their Instagram page, looked on their website. I could not find any kind of swatch, any kind of demo, any kind of nothing, nada about this bronzer anywhere. Well, at least in my, quick 5-minute search on the internet, couldn't find it. So I was like, I think it was about $8 or $9. I was just like, let me just pick it up. So, I mean, that is kind of misleading. I don't really know why it looks so dark. I don't really know why it looks so dark in the packaging. But all in all, I'm not mad at this product. I feel like if you are my skin tone, you might like this if you like kind of that warm bronzy look. What's unclear to me is how this will translate on skin tones that are deeper than mine, because it is water-based. So it seems like it kind of adapts as opposed to covers. So like when you put it on different skin tones, your skin will still come through, but it will like make it look warmer. I think that's the idea. So it's possible that someone darker than me could use it, but I'm not like 100% sure, because it's just not as dark as it is as it looks on the product, on the packaging. So, but I do think it can act like, kind of like how people feel about Mocha Mami, where it like, well, I don't know, because it's water-based. I don't know. So I feel like all in all, this is worth a try. It is $10. It's under $10. It's pretty affordable. I feel like the formula is very unique. It's not something that we've seen before, and it did a good job of bronzing my face. So I feel like if you see this in your local Target, definitely give it a try. It is buildable. It does, look kind of crazy what you put it on, but I blended it out with my sponge. Once it blended out, it looked fine. It wasn't like nowhere near, as pigmented as it looked when I first applied it. So now that I rambled on about that enough, let's get into the second one. So the second one is from Radiance. This is the brand a lot of us know. A lot of people love this brand, and this is not marketed as a bronzer, but I saw this in the store. This is actually marketed as a highlighter, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this looks very reminiscent of Shea Moisture's Mandalay Dusk. If you don't know what Mandalay Dusk is, you better ask somebody, because that was like our holy grail bronzer for a long time. It was like the perfect shade with the perfect amount of shimmer. So I was like, ooh, look at Radiance trying to, come up and give us a dupe. That's what I thought. So that's why I picked it up. But as you can kind of see, like, it's very neutral. Like, I don't know, like, and some people, like, depending on your undertone, you might want a bronzer that is more on the neutral side. This actually reminds me of a highlighter they actually used to have, and I can't remember the name, but if I know for a fact that I swatched it, and I know for a fact I swatched it on someone that was darker than me. So if I have those swatches, I know I have them, I'll put them on the screen, but I can't remember the name of it exactly, but this is what this reminds me of. So I think for certain skin tones, this could act as a bronzer. For me, I feel like it's more of, I mean, I don't know if I would call this a bronzer. Like, it's like a shimmery contour for me, because of the neutral undertones. I feel like so for my skin tone, I feel like it's more of a contour because of the undertone. I feel like the difference between contouring and bronzing is really the undertone. Bronzing is more to give warmth, contour is more to kind of chisel and create shadow. And because this is like very kind of neutral, I feel like it's doing more of the shadow effect with a hint of shimmer rather than adding warmth. Is that to say I won't use it? No, I feel like it does give kind of like a nice glow to the skin, because all I have on my face today is the highlighter or bronzer, whatever you want to call this, and the other, the Undone water bronzer, and I still kind of have like a natural glow going on. So not to say I wouldn't use it, I just don't know if I would call this a bronzer. And it's definitely not, it doesn't look anything like the Mandalay Dusk, because that one's way more like a rich mahogany brown. This is kind of like, I don't know what color. I actually have a swatch of it too. I might put that on the screen somewhere, but yeah, it's an interesting color. I think a lot of people could get lots of different types of uses out of it. I don't know if I would call that a bronzer, but you all let me know in the comments what you think about these two products. Would you be interested in trying them if you saw them in your local Target? You probably can also get them online. I feel like I will leave the links down below if I find them on Target.com. But yeah, so let me know what do y'all think. Like, should I do this more often? Should I make this into a series where I go into a drugstore and try some of the latest like product types, like latest concealers, lipsticks, glosses, etc. Let me know what you think of the bronzers I tried out today, if you would ever consider trying them, if you feel like they looked good or bad, or just let me know y'all thoughts. Let me know what you think. I want to hear your opinion down in the comment section down below. That is all I have for y'all today. If you have any other drugstore bronzers that I just am not aware of, please let me know down below as well. I would love to test them out. So yeah, that is the end of this video. I'm not mad at these products, y'all. I'm not mad at them. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you're feeling it, and subscribe to this channel for more cool content. Alright, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, night, sleep, wherever y'all are watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.